Yo, crypto nation and mining family, what's going on out there? What up, what's up? All you happy ashers out there. As I see everybody start sliding on in, don't forget to smash that Lizzie like button. Show a little love to your boy over here. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. We got Automatic Beats coming in clutch with the FA, because he's freaking awesome. That's right, that's right. As I'm like kind of halfway cleaning up some stuff over here. So, hell yeah, brother. Automatic Beats with those left-handed vapes. Puff, puff, ass. That's right. Hold on here.
Smoke weed every day.
Yep. So, as you see, we got the work PC here. Before I had a chance to actually get the rig over to my work, which I was going to do like tomorrow, because I got my, I have my whole toolbox set up. Yes, finally. I have a powered toolbox at work. And before I was able to, if you guys remember where I left off last, I had swapped out my my 3070 into here because my 1080 Ti, my Zotac here, this chunky beast. This fan, if I spin it slowly, it's fine. But at the moment I give it a little bit of beans, it like vibrates and stops. So yeah, it stops like bam, just like that. It's barely even spinning and it's stopping because it's wobbling a lot. This one like doesn't even move. Then this one was moving the whole time. So this was the only fan on this whole thing while it was trying to mine that was spinning, and this whole thing was just vibrating because of this one little fan. Like, the motor behind this fan is fine, but it is obviously detached from the motor. It's not like they really put a good system to lock them in very well that I've noticed over the years. But it is what it is, right? So I have replacement fans. I actually was not expecting it here until next month because, of course, I ordered it from that chickadee, China. What up, James? It's always Zotac, always the Zotac. I know, dude. It's got Mr. Wobbly fan, and then the middle fan is like, yeah, piss off. So, I don't know if they're genuine or actually knockoffs, but they say Zotac on it. I will take it. It looks like it's the right stuff. I mean, everything looks correct-ish, I would say. What's weird, and I will see when I get into this, it said it was for a Zotac, but it's got this like circuit board in between all the fans. So, I mean, if it's the same as what I've got into this Chungus Beast here, which is kind of cool because this thing has like a zero fan spin feature on here, and yeah, we'll see how this all wants to go together. Again, I have not seen these things come apart. I'm kind of guessing how this thing is going to come apart, and I mean, the fans have got some weight to them. I'll give you that. So without any further ado, let's kind of dig into this. Let's start cracking this thing apart. And then, of course, we need to get it secure. So, let's go ahead, rip this thing apart then. That should have fixed it. Everything updated a couple of days ago, and I did not check this source. Now I want to check my other sources for audio. Thank you for stating that I don't realize there was no audio and you were just getting visuals on this. Damn it. I said smart stuff. I was talking to myself. That was awesome. Yay me. Now is all my other audio still doing that? Now this should have my audio. Awesome. How about over here? Does this have audio? Oh, look at that. This has audio. So it was just this and this that had no audio. Nice. Just what I like to. Ah. So I was saying smart stuff until all that. You guys didn't miss too much. So basically, I'll start from the top on this. It's like audio. Yeah. So we'll start from the top. So these two screws here were different from all of the rest. It looks like the fan shrouds and the fan shroud and the fan screws look like they're all the same. So depending on what aspect you're into on this, depends on how much of the let's get this all plugged in also. Oh, that's a little longer than it should be. That sucks. Yeah, that's a lot longer. Oh man, I gotta tuck that in. I didn't even realize that until just now. Whatever. So I typically like to keep my screws separated, just in case, because I've seen shrouds actually have different size screws, guys. So be wary whenever you're putting in screws and such like that. I'd like to some of this stuff hold up a little higher. Oh, that was probably how it is whenever they're doing this from the factory, I bet. So I always try to tuck the wiring in. It kind of if you get the wiring in right, your fan the fan holes will be really close to where it needs to be. And that's how I like to roll. So that's pretty damn close there. And you'll be able to like bend this stuff down to where it exactly needs to be. I'm gonna up onto this just a little more. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Oh, there we go. Betcha that's like within tasty distance of where it needs to be. On probably one of the easier ones to get. While I'm doing this kind of picking and manipulating with you. Perfect. So you're going to lay like that. You're going to lay like that. Then you can lay in this. I like to get these pretty damn close to where they need to be before I pinch them down. It actually makes your life a whole lot easier. You're really close to begin with. Sorry if I'm blocking your view here. So what I did is I'm cinching up these two wires and it's aligning all the screws and I'm able to manipulate them and then I'm pressing down on their holders. And that should do the trick. Yeah. That one just slid out, bumped it. Bam. Now, try to get take the extra wire and just kind of loop it in. Bam. It looks factory is all get out. It's all about trying to make it look like you never were inside of it. Some of these, like, they kind of suck trying to align everything because of the way that you got to do it. Not really a fan, but all puns intended. I'm not really a fan of how they're doing the connections, but how they screwed all this in. I'd be really curious to see them do this in the factory. Like, there's no way a machine's doing this. Like, this has all got to be manual labor. So that would, like, make these GPUs quite expensive for what it is. Because this is not the easiest way to see. And I do this a lot. I redo a lot of fans. All right. With these, like, you almost want to, like, make sure that you got them in place before you really start screwing everything down. And then, it's like the fan shroud will be the last thing I actually secure because these fans. Ooh, that was a close one. That the magnetism was not strong. The force was not good with that. I like that. I was able to get this one in fairly to where it needed to be before I. Dang it. I can tighten you down, and again, you don't have to give it Gorilla Force strength. Why? Because you're screwing into aluminum. You have a steel screw going into aluminum. The steel screw will win. You see, I had to make a little adjustment on that one. Almost perfect. But, the wire lengths aren't right. These aren't like OEM like style stuff, guys. I'm hoping everything else be nice and behave. Right. So now I can start screwing down the shroud. I like to do like a cross pattern on there. It just kind of helps center the shroud a little bit for where the screw holes need to be. The wires are kind of pushing up on it just a little bit here. I know. Oh, maybe I tightened that one down just a little too much. Got a little zealous with that. It still needs to shift just a little bit. Let me loosen this one just a pinch here. Like, I can't get the screw to align in there.
Sometimes you can't tighten everything down because, again, it may need to shift around. I didn't think I tightened it up that much. Oop. You give me a moment here, and I will pay attention to the chat as soon as I get these last couple of screws in, and that's all tightened down. Like looking down into like these little crevices. Now I can tighten everything down. Yeah. Tight. Tight. Believe it or not, guys, I got this off of eBay. These fans. Steel screw will win every time. You know it, my dude. So we can give it the good old flick here. So we are nice and good on this. I guess my next thing is to really just put it into the rig and fire it up and see everything moving. Because before, like I said, these two fans did not want to move. Like this one was Mr. Wobbly. This one didn't move at all. This was the only fan that was actually spinning, but I'm not sure if it was spinning up to speed. So we'll be able to tell here in a little bit if I'm getting full speed on this now. So let's go ahead and get into this. I need a refreshing drink of some apple juice. But we can definitely give it that good old panda flick. So this is a Zotac 1080 Ti. This is the Amp Core Extreme. It's not the very, 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 very top of the line, but it's damn near close to it. This is one of their top performers for the 1080 lineup, guys. The 1080 Ti Amp Edition is the dual fan, and that thing does not have a thick enough radiator on there. It overheats, thermal throttles, all that bad stuff you don't want to see. This one doesn't have that problem. As you see, we're almost, you might as well just call this a triple DIN card. They're trying to fake it out by saying it's double DIN, but you can see how much it's extending out past that. We'll just call that a triple DIN. This card actually performs really well as long as the fans are spinning on them. These fans, they do have the zero fan spin. Like, I used to game on this thing. This was my primary GPU for a while, guys. So this I've done some serious gaming on. So it's not surprising that the fans gave out on it. I mean, when you're when you're gaming a lot on your GPUs, you're putting more heat load into these things than mining will. So as a mining person, we are actually preserving GPUs far better than a hardcore gamer, because a hardcore gamer is going to utilize all the wattages, boost it from hell and back again, fan spin at 100% to keep the temps down so it doesn't thermal throttle while they're getting, 300 frames per second if they can, So the temperature load on these things are a lot higher. I will guarantee you that I have seen this particular GPU sitting at like 62C while I've been gaming. And while I mine, unless it's 130 degrees in the mining room, this GPU will live life at, about 52C mining. So the temperatures are way better because I'm also pulling power off of it. I'm not letting it use all that power all the time. It might have little spikes up where it's hitting the peak wattage on it, but it's not going to be like it is with gaming where it's just going to live life at that peak wattage. So let's go ahead, get it into the rig here, fire it up. I want to test the fans out on this thing, make sure I'm getting full fan spin on there and there's no more vibration.
and then I can bring this thing to work. We will have a stamp of approval of a 5-card rig running at work for free, guys. Yo. So let's go and dig in. Like I said, I've got to pull out my 3070 out of here, so that's going to be step one. I have a 1600 watt power supply in here, but I'm trying to keep it to where I don't blow any circuits at work. So trying to keep it, low profile. Some of them already know that I'm bringing in a mining rig, or they at least suspect it. I have taken out the Delta fans, so I've got the brown Noctua fans in here, so they move some good air and they're silent. So this is my 3070 that I need to pull up because I want this to be a 10 series rig. Why? Because I can run a 10 series rig at work for free. Duh. It's gonna make me pull the whole screw out. So this is a 3070 Asus Tough. Nice low powered card. This will go into one of my mining rigs that I'll be turning on here at the house soon. Getting stuff prepped. That in there. Pour into this. So we should be able to rock and roll. Should be able to close the lid on this, but I'd like to test it out real quick. Deuce, stay out of there. Do that, and I guess I could just power this up really. Let's see. Do we have a monitor right here? We're going to get some monitor action. I'll line in. You have keyboard. It's somewhere now. Fan spin, yo! Smash that lizard like button for frickin' fan spin. Where'd the power go? Oh, I need a monitor here. Oh no. Sacrificing life. You don't need life. Yeah, we have output on monitor. Let me see if I can get this stuff. See, we got monitor. We have monitor. Have a way to be able to. Work like that? Hey, it does. I was afraid that it was not going to be able to see that. I have a shit time seeing it, but that's okay. I need a mouse. I have my keyboard turned on. Let's do this. Right. Let's do my search. Or something. Let's see here. Oh, it sees it. Oh yeah. The GPU 1 is my MSI Duke. GPU 2 is the Zotac. GPU 3 is the Gigabyte. And GPU 4 is the 1070. So I want to see here. Let's see what it does at full span speed here. I'm dying to know. Oh yeah, that's right. It's running Windows. You can command it to do whatever you want in Windows, and it's gonna be like, yeah, no. I forgot. You actually got to put load on this sucker. Oh. That's the last thing was test. To check something really fast here. Hold on. All right, now I can show you. Bam.
I didn't want to show wallet addresses or anything like that. I don't know how much I had it all set up. Alright, so I'm seeing here. Caps, give me the caps. All right, now I can check. I can see if it's got fan spins. Woo! Cooking dinner. We have fan spin. The way I like it. Woo! Well, I can honestly close this thing up. She is ready for work, guys. Hold the shirt up. How much that it makes it easier for you guys to see it all. Wish I can zoom in on that and not get blown up or something. Unless I can slide everything forward. It is on top. Now, I need to like kind of half set stuff because I really don't know what my %5 power. No. That should just instantly get the fucking power down. Right. Well, we got 65 on the power limit on the first GPU. Oh wow. Man, I have a way better hash rate on that second one now. That Zotac is hitting. Do the same configuration I have there. 65. That should be done. Right. And with a little less power, that cut down to 10. Now this one that I'm just overclocking now that decided to go, I'm gonna hit 70C is my Gigabyte card. It's a smaller cooler, but it actually does pretty decent. It was just giving it a little bit extra, too much power right there with the lid closed. I had a lot of this testing. A lot of my testing was done with the lid off, so you know temps are a little bit better. So I'm just like now kind of pulling down power limits on this just to kind of get the temps down with the lid on. I need a little thermal headroom for a potentially a warmer environment. If I can get a little closer right there. That did it. Okay, you're okay with that? I'm okay with that. Go ahead. Now, guys, if I can get too much, get your view. Yeah, look at that. Now, let me close some blinds here. It's like getting dark outside. That really works. The only thing that I got left that I'd like to do with this is like for work purpose, I've got to do this wirelessly. because there's no way to hook this up any other way. So, I gotta see about how to hook up this. I got a TP-Link. It's got the 2.5 and the 5.1 hertz antenna. So I'll have to set that up at some point in time. I'll probably do that. Well, at least, give me 1 second here. I want to plug it in and see if it actually asks for anything important. You can see the device. I have no idea how to install this or anything, so let's see if it sees a wireless. Okay, the system sees it. It sees what it is. Sorry guys, hold on. I gotta walk up over there. I can't see. Got too much wires over here to be able to like walk over here. Here, Asus.
got compatibility. Found it. Woohoo! Glory! Glory be mine. Trying to set up for wireless so that I can use this at work. Yes! I win.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not wireless. Should technically be able to. It's still mine. No? Yes? Yeah, buddy. It lost connection for a moment. Whenever it switched over, it's back to hashing. And we are wireless. Temperatures are still very, very good. Oh, that was quick and easy. Woo-hoo. Got to clean up some of the wires here. That's like one less wire to trip over right now. Yeah, check it out. Yeah. Bam. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So now I basically can solo mine anything I want at work because it's free power once this thing goes to work. These are 1080 Ti's with a single 1070 in there. It's an EVGA 1070, so it's special. What should I like solo mine here? I know mining isn't bandwidth intensive at all. It's like, and this thing is will connect into Wi-Fi 5.2 or whatever. So it's got the higher Wi-Fi standard in there. So I'm going to be really good, and I'm actually not going to be far from where the hub at work is going to be. I'm probably like 20 to 30 feet from it. Oh, Sadie coming in going Radiant. Should be minding some of that Radiant. I certainly could set it up. I mean, what do you guys think I should mine? I'll let you guys choose what it mines for a month. The Boss Nexa, huh? Sadie's like $80 a block. What? Well, Sadie, I mean, if I mine like Radiant, I mean, what's the odds of a 4 1080 Ti's and a 1070 nailing a block a month? Sky Doge to $1, right? Because it's got to reach the sky. So, bam. Temps are looking extra spicy in there. We do not have bad temperatures. Dynex. Oh my god, no. And I'm not doing. It's like, oh, you want heat though, huh? Radiant, super low wattage. Nice. I like that because like it needs to be like something that's not going to generate a whole lot of heat because I don't have server fans in this case. I took those out so it's a little less noisy. So it makes sense to mine something that is low wattage. Something that's not going to make the cards hit 300 plus watts a piece. I think their peak would be like 325 watts if it peaks out. Because you got to take in account for the riser too. 75 watts on the riser plus peak wattage, like 275-ish, 285-ish on a 1080 Ti. How many of each card? I have three 1080 Ti's and a 1070. I have never been able to get Dynex to run right on any of my rigs. Like I don't get any hash rate boost off of them cards, and I'm not really big on utilizing Dynex really. Like odds incoming. Let me math it a minute. Yo. It's like the boss. I live in northern Canada. More heat right now, the better. We'll see negative 30 C more often soon. Woo, bro. I'm just below you. I'm in Illinois, by what they call the Great Lakes. You can send some of that cold weather down here, bro. Don't be hogging it up there. My lakes are not frozen properly, and I do not have enough snow. Like you guys up there, I enjoy a good snowmobiling. Check my Discordies. Hold down. The boss, all yours. Take it. Get it out of here. Well, I don't see where you put it, Sadies. Where'd you put it? Oh, I see it. I can't read. I can't listen to it because you're like, you didn't text it to me. Like you're, yeah. I mean, not that I don't mind you, like leaving me messages and, yeah, but I can't read them right now because they're audio. That's fine. That's fine, dude. All these things are doing great so far. Look at that. See, you don't have to have all these, crazy fans. As long as you got some airflow, your rigs will typically be doing fine. Typically. I probably can go. No, those things are getting full power anyway, because I got those things directly powered into the power supply. So yeah, those fans are all getting full power, so there's like no inhibiting them. The motherboard doesn't even control the case fans. I just got them raw power. Wink.
Here's 12 volts, unadulterated from the power supply. Got those Noxuas. I was thinking about, like, giving them a little bit more room. Like, I could spread them out just a little bit. I was thinking about doing that before bringing them down there, and that should give them more room to breathe, and I have even less issues with, like, heat loads. Or I can just sit there and swap around my Duke and my Zotac, and that would also solve that problem also. Because if I do that, my thick chunky boy will be on the outside, a thinner card will be on the inside. Yeah, I gotta do that. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get to it. We're just going to swap 2 cards around and then go from there. .28 gigahash, 1 block every 3 to 4 months. Statistically, yeah. I'd like to see something that I can actually, like... Then I guess I wouldn't solo mine it then. I would just see how much you can earn within a month. Because, like, it's... I get it, it's like free power, it's like having a lottery ticket, but I'd like it to have it be actually earning me crypto. At least earning me some sweet busy Bitcoin. So, yeah, I probably can set it up to maybe not solo mine, but I can sit there and definitely, like, mine with it and see what its earning potential is in a month. Damn Windows updates. It's updating. The update of death. Thank you, Windows. I did not ask for this, but you did it anyway. All right. Come on. All right, let's go ahead and switch the GPUs around real quick. I had thought about this whenever I first put it all together. I'm like, man, that's kind of tight, but let's see how it works. Let's go ahead and get it a little cooler.
If I'm in your way, sorry about that. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to take these two cards and just switch them. Alleviate a little bit. I'm not. Ooh. Well, I'll give it a little extra. Reading over that one. All right, I'm doing it. I'm this far into it. Testing purposes. I love these little server cases. These cases are wonderful to build in. Oh, Miss Cammy, you're in my seat. All right. All right. Andy, come on, come on. Turning it back on, otherwise my cable wiggled loose. All right, there. Yeah, I know. Now, this GPU 1 should be my Zotac. Tammy, you're just not going to let me do this, are you? My kitty cat is not happy. Not paying attention to her. Tammy, stop. Oh, we're going to do... Tammy, Jesus. Need this. Knock it off. In a minute. Give me a little bit. I'm playing here. But you're not playing with me yet. All right. Oh, probably would help if I have it connecting into my Wi-Fi here. There we go. Real quick and easy.
one, my middle one. It's not it. We'll see if it connects. Oh, there. Maybe didn't see it the first round. Okay. Oh, look at those temperatures already. Look at that. Would you look at that? We're in the 50s. Why is the one GPU looking like it is? But it's not. I'm going to restart the miner real quick. Like, it looks like it's all there, but it was just acting weird with the one GPU. What's up, Frosty Muffin? Holy cow, long time no see. My brother, man. Yo. Gotta get going. Good luck. Thank you, Tech Man. Pascal still ticking. Yeah. I know the boss. I won't freeze. I got like over 40 GPUs running here. I got over 40 GPUs rolling, a bunch of CPUs, and some mini doges. I'm mining all over the place. Woo! That's better. And those temperatures are so good right now. Wow. I've got the GPU power pulled down very nicely. Yo. Oh, we just accepted some shares. That's what's up. This is going to be the 10 series work rig. This is work ready. It's all hashing on Windows. It's the first. This actually, believe it or not, this is my first Windows rig. And just to go a little extra here.
Nope. And it's mining Monero. All in one rig. Yo. They call me Mr. Boombastic, Mr. Fantastic. This thing's got a 3900X in it, so this thing should have pretty decent. I believe it's got the 3900X in there. At like 12 kilohash a second, I mean that's doing pretty decent. I do have the RAM overclocked in this. The RAM's nothing special in here. I just have it overclocked enough to be able to overclock the snot out of the CPU and have it stable. I was sitting there trying to tell Red Panda, I'm like, Red, just get it to a stable overclock on that RAM. Get it above 3200 megatransfers per second. You get it to 3200 megatransfers per second, and then overclock the snot out of your CPU until it crashes. And when it crashes, you back it off a few frequencies, and sometimes you can go a little further if you back off the power off the CPU, and it'll allow you to overclock a little more, especially on AMD. AMD, you start giving it too much power, and the boost tables will start applying in there, and oh my god, it'll just wreck your day. But yeah, CPU mining for the win. Yeah. So, looks like Sadie, I will be mining Radiant for the next month. For at least 30 days, I'll mine Radiant. We'll see what a 10 series rig can earn in a month on Radiant. I won't touch anything other than whenever I'm at work. I'm going to turn off the 1070 in there, and I will turn it back on whenever I'm going to be leaving for the day. That's the only thing I will do. So before I set it up or bring it over there, I will set it up. And I have my Discord on here, so people might be able to get a hold of me while I'm at work too. Big blocks for the win. I'm not a big blocker, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, we knock back blocks. Stack sats and hodl. Yo. So worst case scenario, during the summertime, I might have to bring the rig home and swap out GPUs for something. And maybe this coming up summer, I might sell all my 10 series. I'll just keep like one or two of my, probably like one out of every grouping. So I'll keep a 1080 Ti, that my best performing one. My 1070s, I'll probably keep, at least one of all the EVGA variations I have. Just because, they're EVGAs, they're not going to be making those anymore. So I'm going to keep those, but I got a lot of Gigabyte. The gaming X Trio, the gaming X Gigabytes, dude, those things are baller cards. If you guys look for 1070s and 1070 Ti's at a good price. hit me up in the Discords. They have been they have been a loving on. I have always replaced fans on there. They've been rethermal pasted. I'll guarantee you there's no performance degradation on these things. Yo, MC, what up with the $5 no? Dropping that what's up, everyone, at free. Like Frosty Muffins, like, oh my god, I'm so torn about keeping my 4 EVGAs because they're only 2060s and 1660 Ti's, but I know they like EVGA turned them into like collector's items, you know? Totally keeping these things is like, you know, it's like in 30 years they might be worth something. You never know. Be like, either that they're either going to be worth a lot of money or people are going to be like, EVGA who? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're kind of like stuck in that realm. I mean, but I've seen old hardware go for big bucks even to this day. And it's like, what the hell? MC's like, those cards are still awesome cards for spec mining new stuff. Heck yeah, MC. Totally. Not mining advice. Ah, boo. Too many roommates. What it takes to be able to live in today's society. You never got past the RX 6600 issues? Wow. That's wild. Because like I'm running all of my RX 6600. I have one RX 6600, and then I got a bunch of RX 6600 XTs. Like I wonder if you were to like test, you know, like not so much set up a mining rig, but at least test the GPUs out and see if they work independently. They might work now. Either that, just run it in Linux. Linux fixes a lot of stuff. Oh. I wonder if you take it, rip them apart, and rethermal paste the VGA core, if that would help at all. I know new GPUs, you shouldn't have to do that, but we've seen the quality control that the manufacturers have had as of lately. Like 5 times a week you get driver issues. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I mean you could sit there. I mean it could be as simple as you need to rethermal them. You know, it's like I know nobody wants to go through and do it. Oh. Screensaver.
I forgot to turn that off. But yeah, I mean, I would try to see if it's got a thermal problem on it. I mean, hell, you could have the dreaded sticker over the VGA core, and they still rethermal pasted it right over it. You know, all that quality control. I mean, they can't sit there and say, "Oh, we can't validate this warranty. You've been in there." It's like, no, no, man, you gave me defective stuff, and I had to go in there and fix it, and it obviously didn't fix the problem. The problem's still there. And then I'd be like warrantying out crap, you know. Temps can seem fine, and then you can have it like it AMD with weird boot problems or crashing issues. Sometimes it's drivers, sometimes it's thermals, and in your where it might be like edge temp on the VGA core. You know, maybe one of the edges aren't getting enough doesn't have enough coverage on there. I'd be curious to see it like when you crack it open if there's a bare patch on the VGA core. If you crack a cover cooler off and you see a bare patch like no coverage on the VGA chip itself, and you look at the cooler where the cooler was contacting, and you see little to no thermal paste there, that's probably your issue. I've had GPUs brand new weird crashing issues. I rethermal them, and they ran way better with like way better temps on it. I'm not even playing. Just way better temps overall. Like sometimes the temps will be within tolerance, where yeah, you're mining on it and it's sitting at 59 Celsius. You go to rethermal paste it, fire it back up, and now she's sitting at 52 Celsius. You know, it's like that is a dramatic drop. And all you've done is take it apart and rethermal pasted it and slapped it back together. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, otherwise, like I'd be looking at like warrantying it out if it doesn't like to stay running. If I'm having that much, I'd be like, hey, look, you know, I've got the updated drivers and it still crashes on me. That shit would be going right back to the manufacturer. I'd be like, you either gonna fix this or you're giving me back my money. I ain't got time to play around. Right? It's like, oh shit, it might be under warranty. Good point. I know. Sometimes I have good ideas. Sometimes. Don't expect good ideas all the time. Well, I will take this for another few moments, and I'll take this to the top of the hour. So, has anybody other got any comments or questions? Anything you'd like to see the 10 series rig hash on? Think I got 14 months on it. Thank you. No problem, my dude. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, considering they're at work, they're going to be at work. I mean, anything it hashes on is pure profits. It's free power. That could be a good test. See if it can do some Nexa. See, this is how other like altcoins can get support. They find somebody like myself I've got an older rig, I've got free power. It don't matter where it gets put, what it gets put onto. It's like, well, that's another thing to put on the list to do. I bricked the router last year too. Damn. I kind of, not on purpose though. I did not rhyme on purpose. Sometimes it happens. I'm telling you, man, I think you need to pull that cooler off and re-thermal paste it and see if it solves the problem. If it does, warranty that sucker out. Be like, bye, Felicia. And I might spread these out just to give them a little more airflow between them. It looks like the back two GPUs like to stay a little toasty. So they might need a little more room. Which is fine, I got enough room in the case. I won't bore you freaking moving stuff over like one slot per GPU. Anybody else got any other comments or questions before I head up out of here? And thank you, MC, for that $5 dono. You're awesome. You rock. That was the first dono of the year. Yo. Like F.A. brother. Hell yeah, brother. Do it for damn. I know, I saw that, Frosty. I saw that. Oh. One of these days, I gotta do like do something with that channel, but with the Rig Prawn channel. Maybe get it to where like you guys like put in your rig in a system build description, and I'll either and I will judge it live on camera. Down to your wiring and everything. Like, do I roast your rig or do I praise your rig? Post your rigs in there with a description build. For sure, the boss. I'm going to be getting up out of here, too. It's like dinner time. Hey, the boss, like, post rig pics in the rig prawn section. If you're not in there, get into the Discord. Links down below. Put your rig pics in there. And I believe I'm going to start bringing in some of that content in here. Like, take a look at community rigs and, like, either be like, oh, that's badass, or I'm going to roast them. So give me like rig pics of like all the way around your rig, what it looks like. I want pics of the wiring on it. Yo, come on, guys. Give me your best or your worst, whichever it is. Like rig pics incoming. Yo, I know. That's why I put the rig prawn section in there so that, you know, it's like I was planning on doing something with it and never got to it. Never actually like pulled around and did it, and I should. 'Cause I love going through that section and looking at everybody's rigs. You know, it's like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's how I came across Tech Shinji with his Tech Shinji had that awesome water blocked rig, dude. Oh my god, it was like so crispy, so sensual, so much RGB. Thank you, the boss. Yo, that's awesome. And if you guys got like triple OG rig picks, and I will know when I'm looking at an OG rig. I mean, like mined Litecoin on GPUs. I will know. I will absolutely know. Well, maybe not. There's sometimes like you can't tell, but I mean for I'd say 90% of the time I'm pretty accurate in going, oh my lord, I know what GPUs those are. How much Litecoin do you have? How much Doge? Are you a Doge millionaire? RGB equals more fun per mega hash. Yeah. Because when in doubt, light it up. Yo. So thank you, everybody, for being here. All that good stuff. Y'all rock as usual, guys. We're going to go ahead and cut it right here. It's been like a couple of hours, guys. Thank you all for being here. Smashing that Lizzie like button, subscribing, hitting the bell notification, all that good stuff. I hope you like the rig content. Be bringing more right back at you here soon. Just had, just kind of fill you guys in. I had a death in the family, kind of dealt with all of that stuff really quickly. And now kind of getting back into the swing of things. Things picking up at work. Still trying to make content with all this awesome stuff. Now I've got to get that 3070 into a mining case so that thing can be fired up. Yo. And with that being said, drop those FAs in the Chizzity chat, guys. Drop those FAs. Because you guys are rated F for frickin' awesome. Yo! And with that being said, peace out. Stay savage. May your hash be high, your watts be low. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.